So let's start. I'm going to filter down to OGI inspection. And you'll see all required OGI inspections show up here. So upon configuration, we work with you to configure all your sites to the frequency and cadence that either you require as a company for OGI inspection or that your regulation requires. So if I'm a Quad OB site versus a Quad OA versus a Reg 7 site in Colorado, I'm going to have different inspection cadences. We handle all that for you. You tell us where you are, what your sites are, and we got you covered on that. So everything is scheduled out based on the cadence and when it needs to happen. So super simple to conform an OGI inspection. I go ahead, click on a pad. You'll see it'll pre-populate some of the data. I simply enter in what are my sky conditions, what's the temperature, wind speed, and wind direction, and then I'm off to the races on my inspection. So as I see things with my OGI camera, super simple. I can either tag that directly to a piece of inventory. So if I see something on a compressor or another place, I can tag that there. Or I can use this any issues found. And this will pull up a form that uses the Quado equipment and component tabs that are required for your reporting. So let's say I saw on my heater treater, I saw a valve that was leaking. And I say leaking valve. So super easy to kind of get this information while you're in the field. Now, if I'm in the field, and a lot of times your OGI camera operators can make that repair on site, they simply mark that they repaired it on site, say how they repaired it, and we can close that task out for them. However, many times that needs to be kicked over to a maintenance professional for them to fix. So I can tag a picture from my phone or a picture off my phone. So if I click that, I'm going to pull directly from my phone. Here is that. I can mark that up and say, hey, the leak is right here. Deal with that, maintenance person. Click save and click log an issue. Now, if I see other things, I can create other leak tags. You know, if I see something on the tank while I'm out there, or I see something on a flare while I'm out there, I can create another leak just as easily. However, if everything looks good, rest inspection is clean, I click submit, and that gets transmitted to the next individual. So if I'm in charge on that beta pad of maintenance, or if I'm a part of a group of individuals that are, I will then get a notification saying, hey, you have a repair on the beta pad. On the beta pad, you have a repair that you need to do. So I'll click on that. Again, the timeline will be affected by your regulation, whether it's a Quad OA site, Quad OB, closed vent system, etc. But when I get up to location as a maintenance professional, I whip out my phone. I can pull up a picture, know exactly what I'm fixing. Yep, I know where that valve is in the heater treater. I know what I need to fix. I can say how I repaired it. So let's say I replaced it, that I successfully repaired it. I can add a picture if I didn't want to add a repair photo. And then I can verify it there and then on site. Now, if I don't have the tools or equipment to do that, I click no, and it'll kick this right back to the OGI camera operator. But right now, I'm just going to click yes. Let's say I'm going to use a sniffer to do it and say that everything looks great. So that'll close out the task.